Hello and welcome to the channel where we talk Kanye West. My name is Travis Bean and we have some all good news this morning. Nothing but good news other than Donda not being out. That's the only bad news, but 3 bits of good news we got going here. The second thing we're going to discuss this morning is that Kanye, in addition to having more Billboard Hot 100 entries than Elvis Presley, just breaking records right and left this morning, he also broke the record, apparently, with the most popular live stream that Apple's ever had when he premiered Donda. He didn't premiere it, and we don't even know if it is the finished album. So the Donda listening party, that broke the records. And it's pretty incredible, as you can see here. 3.3 million people tuned into the live stream, which almost doubles what was already the record. The previous record was a versus battle between Gucci Mane and Jeezy, which is pretty funny to think that. I guess it kind of reveals that like maybe there wasn't a huge event that Apple had on their live stream. Although Gucci Mane versus Jeezy, like that's people are really into the versus battles, and those are two heavyweights going at each other. So that is pretty amazing. But Kanye did it all on his own. It's pretty awesome that a solo act did it, and to think. I mean, yeah, you could see how the hype around that would be incredible. Like, we think we're getting a brand new album from Kanye, and he's going to test it out right in front of us. We're all going to be hearing it for the first time together. It was a really cool experience, and like obviously it drew in a lot of people. This report did come from TMZ, which maybe a lot of people are going to be like, are you sure about this? Kind of. But TMZ is actually, from my years of being a Kanye fan and knowing like all of the different tabloidy outlets that report on Kanye, TMZ almost always actually seems to be one of the few that gets things right factually. They seem to have really good sources and all that, but as you can see here, this has not been publicly released by Apple. This is just somebody at TMZ knows somebody at Apple and is telling them this information. So it hasn't been officially broken as news yet. But this is apparently, according to DMZ and according to their sources, like almost double what Apple had ever experienced with this live stream capability. And who knows if Kanye's going to be testing out the album once again at MSG, Madison Square Garden. I mean, maybe he'll just keep topping his own records. Like maybe we're going to be watching a work in progress indefinitely. Like he's just going to keep live streaming at giant arenas and stadiums like as he works on the album. We're all just going to be watching it in real time develop. That's just a fan theory, and honestly, even though I want Donda, I wouldn't mind something like that. That would be really cool to be a part of that. And so yeah, that's all the news we have there. If you like the channel, please like and subscribe and comment. It helps people notice our channel, so we can get more subscribers and more people can learn about Kanye West. And please listen to our podcast, Watching the Throne, available on all podcast platforms. We cover a different Kanye sound on each album, and we break it open in a way that you probably wouldn't even believe half the time. Like our latest episode of Bad News is actually, we found out the song is told from a female's perspective, which completely changes the way you look at it. So we get into stuff like that. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay wavy and keep it loopy.